Now, Sofi Technologies finished the week trading up over 16%, which is something that is incredible, as it resulted in the shares of Sofi to close on Friday trading at $5.44. Now, Sofi Technologies is one of the stocks that we discuss a lot on this channel because it is a stock that I personally invest in. Now, one of the things that, of course, in the previous video which I mentioned or I was discussing about when I was talking about Sofi was the fact that we could see Sofi shares rising towards the upcoming Q4 earnings results, which Sofi obviously announced that they are coming, or they are set to come on the 30th of January 2023, which is something that, of course, it makes me as the Sofi investors to look forward to that day, as most earnings, especially in 2022, or most quarterly earnings which Sofi was reporting in 2022, we have always seen some good rallies into the earnings, which is something that obviously I'm not surprised to see Sofi recovering in terms of the share price, because I know that it usually does this, or we usually see trends like this when Sofi is about to obviously report their earnings. It's just that this time around, I'm hoping that the share price stays up there and it does not come down below $5 per stock, because I'm just tired of seeing Sofi below $5 per stock, because this is a company that its fundamentals and its future prospects are just massive. Otherwise, before we dig deeper into this video, you already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. Now, I really appreciate if you can just hit the likes button if you do enjoy the content that I'm giving you, or that I'll be giving you about Sofi Technologies. So as I've said, Sofi, it's one of the stocks that we discuss a lot on this channel, because I'm personally heavily invested into this stock, because I believe its future prospects, its fundamentals are just massive, in a way that one way or the other the share price will follow the fundamentals in the long term, which is why whenever I can, I load the boat, I increase my holdings onto Sofi Technologies. So I believe that there are two things which made the shares of Sofi to finish the week up over 16%, which one already I've told you is, of course, the fact that is the upcoming earnings, or Q4 earnings, which Sofi will be reporting on the 30th of January 2023, which is in the next in the next 2 weeks. So this is something that we usually see onto Sofi, like I said, just before they report their earnings. And like I said, this time around, I'm hoping that the share price will remain at higher trading prices, or the share price does not come back below $5 per stock, because this is a stock that, like I said, is doing its utmost best, and we are seeing it each and every quarter, thrashing analyst expectations, seeing Sofi Technologies bringing in a lot of consumers into their platform, which is going to continue attracting a lot of retail investors, or a lot of investors into coming and invest into Sofi Technologies. Now, Sofi, you will know by now that it is a stock that is almost profitable, or it's a company that is almost profitable. So this is one of the things that obviously continues attracting a lot of consumers to come and invest into Sofi Technologies. I think in their last earnings, Sofi Technologies reported an EPS, or a negative EPS, of around 7 cents, which that just, or must just show you how close Sofi is from becoming a profitable company. And one of the things that obviously I've discussed with you already about Sofi is that the good thing that, of course, encourages us, the retail investors, to continue loading the boat onto Sofi is, of course, seeing the insiders continuing to buy their own stock. This is one of the things that obviously makes me as a retail investor, or makes most retail investors, to continue piling, investing, adding more shares into Sofi Technologies, because of course they see the insiders doing just that. So Sofi Technologies, in their previous earnings, or Q1, Q2, Q3 of 2022, we have seen Sofi Technologies, ladies and gents, continuing to bring in tons and tons of members into their platform in a single quarter. I remember in the Q1 of 2022, we saw Sofi adding or reporting 500,000 new members into Sofi Technologies. Then in Q2, it was over 400,000 new members. Q3, over 400,000 members. I personally believe that in the Q4, we might see Sofi reporting more members than all of those quarters. So I'm personally believing that in the Q4 we could easily see Sofi Technologies reporting almost probably 600,000 members, which is something that obviously it will be amazing to watch, as Sofi has never gained such membership in a single quarter. So I'm hoping for the best, and these are some of the things that, ladies and gents, are making the shares of Sofi Technologies to recover. These are some of the things that are making, of course, investors out there to continue to come and load or increase their holdings into Sofi Technologies. Sofi remains that stock that, ladies and gents, it is going to continue attracting consumers. I mean, they announced, or in the previous is it in the last 2 weeks, they announced a 3.75 APY, which is something that is incredible, and something that obviously it is the one thing that obviously is going to continue attracting tons of people into coming and of course use of course the Sofi technology banking platform, which is something that is incredible because it is going to definitely increase, of course, also their revenues. Now, Sofi Technologies, you will know that obviously one of the things that they generate revenues from is of course their lending segment, which obviously constitutes to a lot of money that Sofi Technologies reports in a quarter comes from their lending segment, which is expected to do well this year, provided that obviously the student loan repayments holds resume this year. So when the student loan repayments resume, I personally believe that we are definitely going to see Sofi Technologies doing way more or reporting good results than the results they are reporting in recent quarters. And of course, something that we've seen in recent quarters is that Sofi Technologies continues thrashing analyst expectations, and with the student loan set to maybe open, or with the student loan having a possibility maybe to resume this year, we might see, of course, Sofi Technologies continuing to do very well, which might lead them end the year as a profitable company. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I'm still remaining long and strong on to Sofi Technologies. This is a stock which is just set to do very well, and this 16% really made me to be excited because Sofi Technologies, like I said, it's one of the stocks that I'm heavily invested in, and my average onto Sofi right now, I think it's sitting at $7.20 or 24 cents. Yeah, so I'm really excited about this stock, and I'm going to continue loading. In fact, this week, as I add other stocks, I'm going to also continue increasing my holdings onto Sofi Technologies with, of course, high hopes for the upcoming Q4 earnings. Otherwise, that's all from me. And before you load the boat into Sofi Technologies, please do make sure that you do your own DD so that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing into the stock market. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.